Hello, good morning, and happy Sunday to everybody. Welcome to Bemis Crafty Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els, and today we're playing the future. Yeah, it's Sunday fun day. So today we're going to pull out our 12-year-old boys and pretend to be children. That's right, big goofballs that we are. Okay. So how's everybody? How's that weekend going? I was up last night till 3 o'clock this morning. Well, I had to finish the billing from yesterday. Ooh, this is not going to fit in this paper trimmer. It's a good thing I have more than one. All right. Scoreboard. One scoreboard. With the rest of scoreboards in the book. Hello, Janie. Hello, Miss Maggie. Hey, Marie. How you doing, honey? Scorecards. Okay, pen. Two, 8, 26. Oh! Whew. Yeah, so I went to bed. I got done billing at about 2:30. By the time I got to bed, it was about 3:15, 3:30. And I was up at 8 this morning so that I could be here on time. So I'm going to take a nap as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done, I'm going straight for a nap. I'm going to go lay on the couch. I'm going to turn on the first season of Bridgerton because, you know, the new season just came out. So I'm going to watch the first season and the second season. And I'm probably going to watch Queen Charlotte. And I'm going to watch the third season. And then I'm going to rewatch the first 4 episodes of the 5th season or whatever season we're in. Let me see. All right, let me take a look. Thought I emailed it to you. Let me check. I never know, you know. Let me look here real quick. Here we go. There you go. I just texted it to you. Okay. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Miss Francis. Hey, you're here, babe. That's all that matters, you know. Maybe we'll make you feel a little better. We could start with, I got to clean these dirty, filthy little glasses. Can't see. right, that's one lens I can see through. Okay, that's two. Holy crap! The world is a much brighter place. Can you believe it? I can't. Hi, Christine. So we're just hanging out. Got a few more minutes before, we get started because I like to give everybody a chance, Sometimes people show up, sometimes they don't. It's kind of the nature of this beast. Some days we play and it's fun, and some days we play and nobody shows up. It's cool. That head cold, everybody's got it. That's what I just got over. I'm not even totally over it yet. Hold on, I'm muting. And then when you think you're over it, your nose just starts to leak. Not be congested or just leaks. It just drips and drips and drips and drips. And you're like, what the hell? You just want to ram your head into something. Ugh. I had it, and then Hubbard got it. He probably got it because he called me Princess Sicky Pants. My daughter threw him under the bus. She comes over after I got better. She comes over and she was talking to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I felt like crap." She goes, "I know, Princess Sicky Pants." I went, "What?" She went, "Well, that's what Pop called you, Princess Sicky Pants." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. I am. I'm gonna hurt him." Yeah, it's a hell of a head cold, and it goes away, but then like you start to feel better, and 24 hours after you start to feel better, you realize you're not quite over it just yet, and then you spend like a week coughing trying to get it out of your lungs. Yeah, she threw his butt under the bus so fast, and I walked outside. I was like, "Princess Sicky Pants, huh?" He's like, "Well, you were." I was like, "I am gonna hurt you." "No, you won't. You love me." Oh my god. Hi, Mari. Then the next day he got sick, so joke's on you, fat man. All right, let's see. We got some rules. I got to do the rules. YouTube likes these. Wah, 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 wah. That's what we hear, right? Hey, Lynette. All right, guys, here's the rules. Anyone can play. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. I will give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When my finger leaves the screen, I'll hit the stop. We all know what it looks like. I am currently switching over to live on YouTube so that I am live just like you. You're going to hear my echo here for a second when we get this set up. There we go. Going to live chat, and I am now live on YouTube just like you. Answers will be scored based on ranking. So if you get the top answer on the card, you get 5 points, so on and so forth down the card. If the card has more than 5 answers, anything at the bottom is going to count as a point. Also, if it says something stupid like shirt and t-shirt or shirt and dress shirt, whatever the one shirt is first, that's the one you get. Each player's their own team. No Googling's allowed. Only the answers that appear on the card are valid. Don't Google it and then argue with me about it, okay? It doesn't happen so much in this game as it did this other game we used to play. But, Excuse me. Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes will be awarded in the event of ties. Ties will be resolved by number draw. It must hit your number exactly in order for you to win. Your number is your place on the leaderboard. You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, and provide me with shipping information. That unpaid order thing does not count this week because we just had a sale yesterday. So everybody right now, except maybe one person, has like an unpaid. Game is open to everyone, but only those in the continental United States are eligible for physical prizes. If you live outside of the continental US, I will send you a digital. All right. So now that we've talked about the rules, I'm going to ask you 10 feud questions. You're going to give me your answers. I'm going to hit the stop. When I hit the stop, no other answers are going to count. I will refresh. And then we're going to play one round of Urban Myth. It's worth 5 points. It's an all or nothing question. It's either an urban myth or it's true. You decide. If you don't know, it's always worth it to, guess because you might get it right. If you get it right, then you get 5 extra points. Carla! Alrighty, I do have 5 cards. I shuffled and randomly selected 5 cards from the deck. And I'm going to say these in no particular order. Here's your first question. Name something specific of his wife's that a man might wear under his clothes to feel sexy. I'm going to read this again. Name something specific of his wife's that a man might wear under his clothes to feel sexy. Harry's outside watching birds. All right. Name something specific of his wife's that a man might wear under his clothing to feel sexy. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your stat. All right, I am refreshing. There we go. Okay. Number 1 answer, panties or thong. Number 2, the bra. Number 3 is stockings, knee-high socks, nylons, that kind of thing. Number 4 is perfume. And number 5, necklace, lotion, garter or garter belt, and her shirt or tank top. I could see that, like a camisole. Yeah, you might wear that underneath his clothing. I don't know, but we're going to take a look. All right, so let's go up here to the top. I see Miss Francis. And she says, the underwear. And that is a nickel. And then I see, hey, Janie. Miss Janie. She got that nickel. Miss Lynette, you got 4 for the brassiere. And then I got Tammy, I got Christine. Maggie and Mari. Miss Carla. And Marie. Everybody there got the nickel. All right, let's make sure I got everybody. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. That's everybody. All right, next question. Name a reason that a couple might be apart on their anniversary. Name a reason that a couple might be apart on their anniversary. Name a reason that a couple might be apart on their anniversary. In 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, 1. Well, we'll never know the answers. I dropped the card. I'll get it. There's your stop. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Grab the card. All right. So name a reason that a couple might be apart on their anniversary. The number 1 reason is work. Number 2, they're divorced or separated. Number 3, somebody's dead. Number 4, they're fighting. And number 5, someone's in jail, which usually comes right after fighting. You're working on Valentine's and your anniversary? That sucks. All right, let's go up to the top. All right, I got job. Tammy said they were arguing. 2 for Miss Tammy. Working. Everybody else got the nickel. All righty. Next up. There are only 4 answers on the card. We asked 100 married men, where do you sleep when your wife is really mad at you? We asked 100 married men, where do you sleep when your wife is really mad at you? I got to tell you guys, 18 of these guys are either newlyweds or incredibly stupid. We asked 100 married men, where do you sleep when your wife is really mad at you? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hear the big man waking up. That's right, fat man is waking up. I hear him. He's going to come out here and grumble at us in a second. By the way, he knows I call him Fat Man, which is an upgrade. Because the first year we were together, I call him all the time. Like my kids would go, Mom, where's the whatever? Well, go ask him. He knows. Just, it was joking. Well, for his birthday, the first birthday that we had, we were together, I went and got him a birthday cake. And the lady said, what would you like on it? I said, just put him on it. She was like, no, what's his name? I said, him. Just put him. H-I-M, him. When I went to pick that cake up, they were freaking out. They were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, no, it's right. Him, H-I-M. That's it. Even when we got married, the gentleman that did the ceremony was a friend of ours. He over accentuated the word him every time he said it in a sentence. All right, so we asked 100 married men, where do you sleep when your wife is really mad at you? Number 1 answer, the couch. Number 2, the guest room. Number 3, these are the 18 idiots in my bed. And number 4, on the floor. If she's mad at you when you're sleeping in that bed, oh, you may not wake up if she's really mad at you. All righty, let's take a look at what we have. We have couch, sofa, man cave chair. We're going to call that sofa. Couch, sofa, couch, couch, couch. Yes, everybody gets the nickel. When I was little, my grandfather would come home and he would put his hard hat in the back door and he would just leave it there and he would wait. If the hat came flying back out within 10 minutes or so, he would go and sleep in his truck. He'd go down, he'd get dinner at the diner, and even everybody at the diner knew it. They were like, you're in trouble, aren't you, Harry? Yeah. Then he'd sleep in his truck. If the hat didn't come back out, then he would come in because he would, if he came home late from work, because he knew he could be in trouble for that one. All right. Okay. I'm going to read this question a couple of times because I want to make sure that we all understand this one. Name something you can honestly say you have never been intimate in while it's moving. I have to tell you, some of these answers are interesting. Name something that you can honestly say you have never been intimate in while it's moving. That gives a whole new meaning to keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Doesn't it? Sorry, I'm eating my yogurt. Somebody want to tell me why they make this little design at the bottom? Is that just so you can't get all the yogurt out of the container? Buttheads. There's a fight that you file for queso, right? Name something you can honestly say you have never been intimate in while it's moving. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your stop. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Number one answer is a car, truck, or SUV, a vehicle. Well, a car, truck, or SUV. These are all vehicles. So 2, an airplane. 3 is a train. 4 is a bus. And 5 is a boat or roller coaster. How did that even come into your mind? Oh, wait. I did just say that, didn't I? Keep your arms and hands inside. Okay. I can understand it. All right, we're going up. Janie says the bus. 2. Carla says an airplane. 4. Mari and Maggie both said vehicle. These are all vehicles. So I'm going to give you a point. Well, with the exception of the roller coaster, that's not a vehicle. But it is something that moves you. All right, Lynette, you get a point for the vehicle. Tammy said in the car. Nickel for Miss Tammy. Francis says a bus. 2 for the bus. Bus. Let's see. And I am looking for Miss Christine. She says the airplane. That's a 4. And Miss Marie says a vehicle. She gets the point. Okay. Hi, honey. Pumpkin. Sweetheart, honey bunny bunny.
What do you need?
Honey, if I needed something, I wouldn't tell you that I needed it. I would tell you I just bought it.
Here's that.
Unless I'm on a trip and it's expensive. Then I call in advance. Because that's when I break out the big credit card. No Putty Tat. He's outside. He's bird watching this morning. He likes to go out and watch the birds. Although he should probably come in. Let me go grab him. Hold on. Well, I'll give you guys a question. Then I'll go. What's the matter?
Forgot something.
Okay. Maybe to brush your hair, old grumpy man?
Yeah, I'll get to that later.
Okay. So we have these bad cards out again. Somebody start the engine. I'll be there in a second because I'm driving this bus straight in. Here we go. Name a way you can tell that a woman's boobs are not real. Name a way that you can tell a woman's boobs are not real. Hi, honey. You want to come in? I know I saw you laying in the sun. Trickle charging. I did. I saw it. All right. Name a way that you can tell a woman's boobs are not real. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refreshing. All right. Name a way that you can tell that a woman's boobs are not real. I hear the engine. Number 1, they do not jiggle or move. They are rock hard. Number 4, they're ginormous. Number 3, they're pointy or oddly shaped. Number 2, they're too perfect. There's no sag. And number 1, you can look at the surgical scars. How are you looking at her scars? Look, I had like one day, and I remember it vividly. It was a glorious day. I had one day in my entire life where they were perky and perfect, and I didn't have to wear a bra in 120 degrees in the desert. I used to live in Tucson. Yeah. One day, I had on a cute little pair of shorts, and I had on a tank top, no bra. They were perfect. Absolutely glorious. Beautiful cleavage, perfect size, sitting up perky, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next day I found out I was pregnant. Done. Oh, they've never sat up since. It's like they just went, oh, we're pregnant? Fine. And they pouted about it. All right, let's go up and take a look. All right, Miss Carla says the shape. The shape. That's going to be 3 because they're odd. Number 3. All right, let's see. Lynette says they are too perky. Too perfect. No sag. 2. Shape. For Miss Janie, that's a 3. Perky. Firm and perky. Yeah, that's 2. Miss Francis. Christine says they do not move. That is a 5-pointer right there. You get a lot of fake boobies in Vegas. I think they do a 2-for-1 deal. Maggie and Marie both said shape. 3 points. Mari says they're too rounded. 3. Nope, let me see. Too rounded. That's too perfect. No sagging. 2 points for you, Miss Mari. Yes, Miss Mari. Yes. And Miss Tammy says they're way too big. 2. It would be 4. They're ginormous. Yeah, I think Miami might do it too. Now, see, that makes sense. Oh my God. All right. Name something that the hotel staff wouldn't want to find in a bed while they're making it. Name something that the hotel staff would not want to find in a bed while they're making it. Oh, I'm telling you, I am so going to hell, guys. Name something the hotel staff would not want to find in a bed while they are making it. Alrighty. And here we go. Name something the hotel staff would not want to find in a bed while they are making it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And refreshing. Number 1 answer, a banana bandana or condom. Number 2, a person or corpse. Number 3, bugs or creatures. Number 4 is stains. And number 5 is undies or a turdlet. I know, right? I'd be like wearing a Tyvek hazmat suit and shit. All right, let's go up to the top. I see Francis, Lynette, and Marie. I'll get the nickel. Let's see. Maggie and Tammy. I know, right? All right, let's see. We are looking for Miss Janie, and she said a dead body. That's 4. Christine said a person. That's 4. Mari said the couple. That's 4. And Carla said a dead body. 4. Oh my God. Thank you, Carla, for reminding me of that. I don't remember where I saw it. But they're remaking Mary Poppins. Amber Heard is playing Mary Poppins. How is Disney even still using her? Yep. They are remaking Mary Poppins. And Amber Heard is going to star as Mary Poppins. Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Nice to see you, babe. Everybody says hi. They're all saying hi to you. Yes, everybody's saying hi to you. We all know you were outside doing your bird watching this morning. Yes, because that's what you do in the morning. You go out and watch your birdies at the feeder, huh? Yes. And then the little hummingbirds come over and they attack you with the cage. They tease you, don't they? Yes, they do. Exactly. Walt Disney right now is storming around in his apartment at Disneyland going, what the hell? Very un-Mickey-like, I'm telling you. And you know what a sad thing is that if they do that, if they seriously do it, there's going to be an entire generation who's going to believe that Amber Heard is better at Mary Poppins than the original, just like there's, an entire generation who thinks that Johnny Depp was better than Gene Wilder. Oh, it's a totally different story. No, it's not. It's the same freaking story. right, you got to go. Get down. Go on. Get down because I got to ask another question. I got to do this. Get down. Down. Get down. Go on. Down. Go, kitty. Go, go, kitty. Go, go, kitty. Get your butt off my desk. Thank you. I know, right? Yeah, pretty bad. All right, question number 7. If you bought a pair of men's underwear at a yard sale, first, ew, what might be wrong with them? If you bought a pair of men's underwear at a yard sale, what might be wrong with them? Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that about lost my cookies. But I don't know. I just don't see her as actually being an actress. You know what I mean? I still see her as somebody who slept with somebody famous so she could get a part. If you bought a pair of men's underwear at a yard sale, what might be wrong with them? Every freaking thing? Oh my God. Exactly. I think they were digging at the bottom of the barrel on this one. All right, guys. If you bought a pair of men's underwear at a yard sale, what might be wrong with them? Everything. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, honey. She used a surrogate. She didn't actually get pregnant. She used a surrogate. All right, so if you bought a pair of men's underwear at a yard sale, what might be wrong with them? Number 1 answer, they're dirty and have skid marks. Number 2, they have holes and they're torn. Number 3, a dude wore them. Number 4, they're the wrong size. And number 5, that elastic is all gone. Hey, Roseanne. Yes, it is football day. All right, we got skid marks, stains. Christine said size. Wrong size. Wrong size. 2. 2 for that one. Stained. Dirty and stained. Lynette says wrong size. And that's 2. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them nickels. Oh, awesome. Oh. Hello and bye. Oh, there are a lot of answers here. Name something a man should turn off if he wants to turn on a woman? Name something that a man should turn off if he wants to turn on a woman. Harry, you need to get down. Go on, get down. Get down. That I didn't say lay down, kitty. I said get down, as in get off of my desk, you feline terrorist. You're a terrorist. You come up here, you terrorize my desk. Name something a man should turn off if he wants to turn a woman on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn, that was a long way to travel. All right, refreshing. All right, baby, this is where you got to move. Come on. Move. Move your butt. Hamstring. Get down. There's a knee right here. Look, knee. Get down. Get down. We're going to go back outside in just a minute, but you got to get off my desk because I need my paper. Could you please get down? I'm asking nice. Please get down. Go. Go, go, go. All right. I'm not going to ask nice anymore. I'm going to give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's what I thought. I don't usually have to resort to that, but. All right. Name something that a man should turn off if he wants to turn a woman on. Number 1 answer, TV. Turn that shit off. Number 2, get rid of that dude. Number 3, his phone. Number 4, computer games, computer, or his mouth. Just shut up. And the last one here is the lights and his farting butt. So let's go up to the top. I got Roseanne, Christine, Mari. Wow. Freaks. All right, let's see what else we have. We have phone, 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 phone. All right, we are looking at Miss Janie, Lynette, Maggie, Tammy. Carla said porn. I'm going to say that's like the computer. So 2 for that one. And Marie says, I'll find her. She says, repeat the question. Okay, there she goes. Phone. 3. It's not a high bar. Okay, here we go. Got a piece of hair behind my glasses. I hate that. A man goes on a honeymoon after his wedding. Where does he go after his divorce? A man goes on a honeymoon after his wedding. Where does he go after his divorce? Well, I mean, if he follows her directions, go to hell. It's not on there, by the way. I'm just saying. Now, there's 5 answers here, but I think that it's 3. It's 3 answers, really. A man goes on a honeymoon after his wedding. Where does he go after his divorce? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing an answer. I've checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Who didn't have an answer in there? Jamie, Carla, Tammy, Kristen. Lynette. We're waiting on Lynette. A man goes on a honeymoon after his wedding. Where does he go after his divorce? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Refresh. A man goes on a honeymoon after his wedding. Where does he go after his divorce? Bar or strip club? Number 1 answer. Number 2, Vegas vacation. Number 3, the poorhouse. Number 4, to a strip joint. And number 5, to another woman. As far as I'm concerned, the strip joint is the same thing as a bar, club, or Vegas. So bar, club, Vegas, strip joint, all number 1. Then the poorhouse, and then another woman. So there's really only 3 answers here. So all of you said bar, tata bar, 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 strip club, bar, bar. Everybody gets the nickel. I think that Family Feud would be hysterical if they did a whole show based on answers from women over 50. I think it would be hysterical. And then had men over 50 be the contestants. All right. Name something you do a lot slower when you have a hangover. Name something that you do a lot slower if you have a hangover. right? A Gen X Family Feud. I think it would be cool. Michelle's box bit me last night. Right there. I got an owie, and it's all Michelle's fault. She's at church right now. She's warming up her angels. Because I got a trip coming up. That's an Olympic sport on its own. Her angels trying to keep up with me. All right. Name something you do a lot slower when you have a hangover. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And refreshing. Here's your answers. Number 1 here, which is 5. It's number 1. Number 1, you walk or move. Number 2 is think. Number 3, get out of bed. And number 4, everything. It's freaking everything. Okay? Everybody's getting the nickel on this, period. Because all of that stuff is everything. So as far as I'm, all of this is everything. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, it's all a nickel. All right. I am going to get out the urban myth sheet so we can play around urban myth. Let's see. We need a card. All right, so I am going to ask you a question. I am putting in a line of garbly goo. Nobody type. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to tell me whether this is true or it's an urban myth. It's 5 or nothing. This is the all or nothing shot. If you need the extra points, it's going to help. If you don't know the answer, guess. It's a 50-50 shot, right? The first person who spells out urban myth, there are letters on the back of the cards. The first person who spells out urban myth gets a prize. Matter of fact, everybody who spells out urban myth is going to get a prize. So, because my prize bin has gotten huge, so I need to get, I need to thin the herd kind of thing. So it's got to go. So here's your question this week. Your heart is on the left side of your body. Is that true or is that an urban myth? Your heart is on the left side of your body. True fact, urban myth. Your heart is on the left side of your body. True or an urban myth? All right, ladies, here comes your garbly goo. I am going to refresh just to make sure everybody got in. So your heart's on the left side of your body, true or an urban myth? It is a myth, actually. The heart is closer to the center with the right ventricle positioned directly behind your sternum. Your heart's right in the middle of your chest, pretty much. So that is a myth. It is a myth. So we have Carla. By the way, the letter is R. Christine. And Miss Tammy. All right, so Miss Carla, Miss Tammy, and Miss Christine. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that away. Let's see. Who's getting close? We still need some A's and N's. Lots of A's and N's. No, we haven't pulled any A's or N's yet. I don't think we pulled a B. I think that's been wild cards. So there is a wild card. So if it's a wild card, you could just pick whatever letter you want. So where's Aurora this morning? She was up late last night. That's where she is. All right, let's go ahead and add these up. I'm going to get out my little calculator in case we need it. Usually don't, but, sometimes I have a brain for it. All right, Miss Francis, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 44. Miss Janie has 5, 10, 15. That's 20. 25, 30, 35, 41. Miss Lynette, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Miss Tammy has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. All right, let's see. Who's next? Miss Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 48, 50. Miss Maggie has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Mari, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Miss Carla, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 48. And, of course, the lovely Miss Marie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Our winner, Christine. Ooh. A defibrillator. Oh, okay. I'm like, what did you put? I have to go back and read the comments above that, or I'm like freaking out. Wow. Okay. I need some robots. I need something. Oh, let's do this one. Hey, it's February. February. So I'm going to send you this. It is a set of 18 hots. Hats. This is my list of crap I have to do. I'm going to see if I can put this in your bag of stuff going out right now. $18 floofy hearts. All right. Okay. So we're going to put this one in the book. Where's the book? There's the book. Okay, I got the book. All right. All right. So what do we got going on? So today is the 8th. Tomorrow we're going to have frilly belly bands. That's right. Tomorrow is frilly belly bands. That is the project tomorrow. Rose wore off on me. So we're going to have these lace belly bands. Even how to make them, a make-ahead that you can use later on. You don't have to decorate them, but we are going to show you how to decorate them. I don't know why. I did a decorated one this time. I'm not big on decorating in my videos, because it's a tutorial. I don't want you to see how I do it. I want you to do it your way. You know what I mean? So that's going to be tomorrow's video. And then Wednesday, we'll be back working on our steampunk journal. Craft with me this week. I have no idea what it's going to be. Friday Night Nuts on Friday night. That's 7 o'clock. We start that on 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So 8, 9, and 10 across the country. It's a later thing because it's more, we talk about stuff in there. and kids shouldn't be in there sometimes. Then, of course, we have mixed media on Saturday. Also, remember, ladies, that you need to get those washi swaps out. I know with the storm, it's been really brutal. So if you haven't been able to get it out, either contact your partner, the person that you're sending to, or let me know and I can reach out for you, okay? So yeah, we're gonna have mixed media on Valentine's Day. So I don't know, how many people are gonna be there because it's Valentine's Day. I don't know. Y'all may have your sweethearts. I don't know. My sweetheart's gonna be sitting 4 feet behind me. So, Also, you have 20 days left to send in your pick a journal. So all you have to do is get a piece of paper, about 3 by 5, so an index card. Write whatever your theme or idea is for a journal. We're not talking about style. We're talking about themes. So like the steampunk or, a kitty journal or a blue journal, or maybe you want a romance journal. Maybe you want a pink journal, whatever it is. You write your idea down and then you send it to me. When it gets here, Hubbard knows what they look like. He rips them open, pulls out the paper. Do not put anything on here that tells me who you are. And then I number them and have them all put up on my desk. I do have a few already. And then I will draw one, and that is the journal that I will make. I will make that journal for you. Fuzz Butts Valentine's? Okay. Frilly belly bed, frilly belly bed, frilly belly bed. Yeah. Okay. What else? Also, this is number 3 of our projects of 26 challenge. It is a free play. You can make whatever base you want, any substrate you want to use. So you can make a bookmark, a 3 by 5 index card, an ATC, a page, a whole signature, whatever it is, a tag, a card, whatever. So you're going to make whatever you want, but you have to include crayons and or oil pastels. Also gelatos, woodwork, water-soluble crayons, okay? Wax is the base we're looking for here. And you can post that into our Facebook group. You'll find that information by cyber stalking me through the link at the bottom of the description box. Just click more, go down. The link is there for the Facebook group, so you can go over and join that. Remember, if you answer the questions, it automatically puts you through. If you do not, then we look at it because we set up the questions so that people, bots can't join. They have to answer the questions. Yes. A tag, a tip out, a waterfall, whatever it is you want to make, guys. Just, whatever creative thing it is. Remember, this is not a challenge where you're trying to compete against other people. This is a challenge where you are creating something with just an idea and creating something that you want to bring to life. This is challenging yourself to sometimes use things that you're not, you don't normally use. A lot of us do not get out our water-soluble crayons. A lot of us do not get out, our gelatos unless we're like forced to do it. Like for mixed media or something like that. So get those things out and play with them in a way that you are comfortable with. That's the whole challenge here. Okay. I think that's everything. It's a slow month. Exactly. It's a challenge. This is going to take you out of your comfort zone. This is your little box where you put yourself into it because that's where you're comfortable crafting. I'm asking you to step outside of that. Also, I have a list here. Where is it? Here, it's this one. I have Michelle, Christine, Francis, Miss Rose, Janie. If you are supposed to have a quarterly project and I sent you your quarterly project and you're not on this list, let me know. If I was supposed to send you a quarterly project and I forgot, let me know. Because I was sending them out when I was sick. Okay. And so I think I sent them, but I don't know that I sent them. So if you're supposed to get one, let me know and I will get you out one as soon as possible because that is my live list to invite those people to come into a live where we're going to do, this is not the box for these. What am I thinking? Where we're going to be doing our project. Okay. So if I forgot you, please let me know. I can't find my Patreon cards. I have these cards that I keep that have all my Patreons on them, and I have all their names written down. And Patreon is a pain in the ass to find out, who's current and who's not. So it's not a very user-friendly thing. So if you didn't get it, let me know. And if you got yours and I didn't put you on the list, let me know, okay? What else? That's it, guys. That's all I got for you. I'm going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to be working on our steampunk album journal. I still have some fussy cuts to finish fussy cutting. I have a few of them. I'm going to get these cut out, and we'll get started. We're not getting started. We're already there. I have one signature I'm supposed to do off camera. I got news for you guys. I have done 1.5 pages. That's all I've done in here. Probably going to get it done over the next day or two. All right, that's it. That's all I got. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit the button and subscribe. Give me a thumb one way or the other. I don't care. It's all interaction. So subscribe. Doesn't hurt you. Doesn't cost you anything. And besides which, I will offend you. I just want you to be here when I do that, okay? I offend everybody. Just who I am. Let's see what else. If you would like to cyber stalk me, go down to the description box below and click on more. It's going to give you all my social links and my Patreon and my Etsy shop and all of that good stuff. So go down there and check that all out. That's it. So until I see you again, remember, if you text me or email me over the next 2 days, I may or may not get back to you because this is my weekend. I'm going to spend some time with my hub. I love the guy. What can I say? Fat man makes me happy. Stay well, stay hydrated, and stay cool, okay? So until next time, I love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.